On behalf of all the directors, this is a little message just to introduce the new training programme that we've got for the COVID measures that are in place in the buildings. I wanted to take this opportunity just to emphasise how important these controls are. They're here for your protection and they're here for you to follow. We've put a number of different measures in place to help you in terms of keeping space between you. We ask you to make sure that you keep your face covered, and we make sure that you wash your hands and keep cleanliness at all times around the building.
Hi and welcome to the Green Energy Advice Bureau Sunderland office. This is just a short training induction video to talk you through the measures that are in place for COVID-19 security. First measure is, if you do have any symptoms of COVID-19, a continuous cough, high temperature, loss of taste or smell, please don't come to the office, contact the NHS and follow any guidance. Likewise, if you have been advised by the NHS to self-isolate or remain at home, please do so and report your absence in the usual ways. When you do arrive at site for employees, your temperature will be taken on arrival in the morning. You'll be asked to sign in. You can do that either through the book, into the manual sign-in, or you can scan the QR code the office has registered with the NHS Test and Trace app. So please do that. The pens are provided for you with a clean pen and then a dirty pen box. Those will be sanitised obviously before any further use. We do ask that you don't arrange for any deliveries to come to the office that are not work related, and there ought to be no non-essential visitors on the site. For anybody bringing deliveries to the site, please just leave them in the reception. Contact the main point of contact for reception, which will be displayed, and somebody will come and collect the parcel without any contact. We're going to walk you through the building. There is a one-way system in operation. We'll follow that through, and that's the next step in the training video. So there is a one-way system in operation around the building. As you can see on the floor here, it's indicated with black and yellow grip tape, and within those are one-way signs indicating the direction of travel around the office. What we do ask while you're in the office is, if you're at your desk, it isn't necessary at all times to wear a face covering, but any time that you do leave your desk to transit around the office, please wear a face mask unless you've got a medical exemption for doing so. Reasons for leaving the desk should be that you're going for use of welfare facility really. Any need to have conversations and meetings with others around the office, please use the telephone systems or Microsoft Teams and Zoom, which are all available through your desktop headsets. Flow is obvious, it's indicated. Please don't breach the yellow and black tape. It might seem pedantic at times, but it's all been accurately measured out so that no matter where you are when you're transiting around the building, you will not breach 2 meters of anybody at their seated position. So please protect everybody's space, maintain 2 meters social distance wherever you can. We obviously ask you to follow ongoing guidance, wash your hands, cover your face, and give everybody space. For the welfare facilities in the building, obviously those are restricted. In the canteen area, there's now a maximum occupancy of 2 people at any one time. Obviously, you're expected to wear a face covering whilst you're in there. For your own welfare, you already know, I think for most of you, been communicated that you have access to the Health Assured programme. So respective stress, anxiety, any mental health concerns or issues, posters are displayed around the building. Please feel free to make use of that, and obviously the HR team remain available to you for any communications in that regard as well. You will see also on the toilet facilities there are max occupancy levels displayed at the front door. It's important that those are adhered to, and within the toilets there is social distancing arrangements in place on both the hand basins and on the toilet units themselves. It's really important in terms of standards and expectations that you maintain the cleanliness of your desk and workspace at all times. So essentially your desk should look like this when you arrive in the morning, and we'd like you to leave it looking the same way when you leave in the evening. Every desk has been provided with a sanitation pack, so there are antibacterial wipes, hand sanitizing gel, and you're also provided with a face covering. So before you start work, please just give your work surfaces a clean down, and obviously do that repeatedly throughout the day and make sure it's done at the end of the day. At the end of the day, a cleaner will come into the premises. There'll be a manual clean throughout the building as you'd normally expect. They'll finish that off with an antiviral fog. That's just an additional precaution. We've also asked for the cleaning team to come in as an additional clean through the day, so they'll be in and around about lunchtime. They'll be cleaning any high-touch surfaces, so think door handles, the toilet areas, anywhere. If you've got any concerns in terms of you see any gaps in that, we encourage your feedback at all times, so please let us know either through the HR team or through Pentagon Assurance, where our contact details are available around the building. You will notice some differences in terms of the general feel of the building, obviously, but one of the precautions we've had to put in place is to improve the ventilation within this building. There is no forced mechanical ventilation, and the HSE guidance is that we open the windows and we install fans to create a better airflow around the building. So what we've done is the windows will be positioned open, and we ask you to maintain them like that, unless of course the working temperature drops where it's unsatisfactory. It should be fine that the temperature would remain at 16 degrees. But if you feel cold, if there's any concerns around that, please contact your team leader, supervisor, who will be in contact with us, and we'll make appropriate arrangements as necessary too. Finally, when you're making your way around the office, obviously with social distancing measures in place, there are several trip hazards around the building. We just ask you not to cut through desks. The paths to desks are obviously indicated around, so please just be cautious in terms of cutting through any desks. Don't do it. There's obvious trip hazards in place. Thanks.